Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, let's take a look again on the euro currency. So last week on Thursday, as you can see, the reaction on the European Central Bank meeting, the deep retracement finally has started. So we can't say that this reaction was total surprise because, as you know from our weekly reports, our view on the European Central Bank policy mostly stands dovish, and we think that the European Central Bank will try to keep everything unchanged as long as it will be possible. And the European Central Bank right now stands with these tactics. And indeed, as it was said on Thursday, that the quantitative easing program will be continued according to its schedule and will be closed in December as expected by this schedule. Also, another hint, and even could say it's not quite a hint, but clearly was said that the European Central Bank will not change rate until the mid of the 2019. So this was not quite also surprise, but it's one thing when you're just thinking about it, and quite another thing when it sounds from the president of the European Central Bank. So that has pushed euro lower, and from the technical point of view, this has triggered a downside deep action that we have expected to get. So sooner or later, but this has to happen. And now it stands in progress. So in the coming week, guys, we will be focused mostly in two parts of the action that could happen. First, in the beginning of the week, we probably will deal with the minor upward retracement, because as you can see on the daily chart, after this plunge on Thursday, market has hit daily oversold. Trend has shifted bearish on the daily chart, and due to this oversold conditions, probably some retracement here should happen. It's minor bounce up. This in turn makes us think that the most probable way how market could reach major weekly support, because currently we are mostly focused on the reaching of this support, this bounce has happened mostly as a reaction on weekly oversold. Because at that moment, when this upward bounce has happened, market was not at some strong support area. This was just reaction on the oversold. It's also daily oversold as well. So here, it could become, again, minor reaction on the daily oversold, because currently market is not at the weekly oversold. So here is free space. And the nearest major support on the weekly chart stands in an area around 114.50 approximately. So if you apply the harmonic swings here as we did previously and count it at this point, it shows you that reaction probably will be something like 50% or maybe 618 on the intraday charts. After that, this downward action really could continue. So anticipation of this possible bounce makes us think that most probable pattern that could be formed here, how market could reach the major weekly support and simultaneously to form a bullish reversal pattern, because those of you who are tracking our weekly analysis know that we are watching for a big and shortless pattern on the weekly chart. And here will be a very important moment for us, because that's the level where the major reversal pattern should be formed. That should push euro high and starting to form the right arm of this pattern. That's why this week and next week, probably these 2 weeks, will become very important. So it makes me think, as I said, that's probably the most probable pattern that could be formed here is a butterfly. Since this could become the upward bounce, it will be starting of the right wing, and then market will continue to the major weekly support. And the target of the butterfly stands for 1416. It's very close to the weekly support. Let's take a look. It coincides with the monthly pivot support one. So that's the price action that we will be watching for within the week or maybe couple of weeks. In the beginning of the week, we will be focused on this upward bounce, and in general, guys, this setup will provide two opportunities for trading. The first one is for scalp traders on the intraday charts, who should keep an eye on this retracement for ability to take the short position with downward continuation. And second setup for daily traders, those who are watching for taking the long position with the weekly hand shoulders and would like to take the part on the possible rally to the top of the right arm. So they need to get the bullish reversal pattern right at the major support. That's particularly why we will be watching for this butterfly very close. But first, let's talk on the intraday scenario that we will be watching for in the beginning of the week. Here, guys, I think that we could talk about the kind of the gutless cheaper to sell on the follow time frame chart, and some maybe ABCD retracement here could be formed. I think that we should keep an eye on the 50% resistance, because this is the favorite resistance, favorite fib level for euro currency, and the kind of the ABCD action. It will be probably either 50% or 618, right to this consolidation. This could become some retracement. If we will be correct, and indeed the kind of the ABCD action here will be formed, that will give us gutless cheaper to sell here. That in turn will trigger initial drop, ABCD retracement. This is gutless cheaper to sell, and that will bring the short-term stop for downward continuation to the 114.20, 114.50 target. That's what we'll be watching for in the beginning of the week. So first, upward retracement, and second, possible downward continuation. Maybe this will happen closer to the end of the week, as soon as the ABC action will be completed. So it's approximately the scenario that we will keep an eye on in the next week. So you can see euro currency is coming to a very important moment, and within the 2 weeks, probably we should get clear information what to expect. So either euro currency will just break this 114.50 area and will drop lower and continue downward action, or indeed we will get the bullish reversal and the upward action to the 120 level. So this will be very thrilling action.